more friends you have, I don't know. I don't know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great evening, day, or night, wherever you are. I post every Wednesdays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. so make sure to hit that subscribe button and the post notifications, and yeah, so I'm probably gonna cut that out too. So today will be a video about freshman tips. So if you're going into high school and you're scared, like I was a freshman last year, and I'm gonna be a sophomore. But people make high school seem really scary. Like, I know my 8th grade teachers made it really scary, but it's not. Basically in high school, you're going to want to do, this is really hard. You're gonna want to do like, I don't want to say do a really good job, but you want to you don't want to slack off, even though it's your first year in high school and you don't think you have to do anything, you have 3 more years to do that. No, all 4 of your years at high school count, okay? I remember when I was gonna be a freshman and I watched all these videos, and I was planning it's really hard to remember. I was just planning to not do anything. I would just slack off, you know, who cares? It's my first year. It's gonna be just like middle school. What's the big deal? No, it's very different from middle school. High school is, you have more freedom in high school. To me, I don't know, there's so many different high schools out there, but you have more freedom. And, sorry, tip number 1. But yeah, you don't want to slack off. You want to do good, you want to get on the honor roll. If you get a C, that's fine. Just work harder to get that up to a B. If you get a B, work hard to get that up to an A. And if you have an A, still don't slack off. Still work as hard as you've been working hard. As hard as you've been working all school year. Because junior year and senior year, all of your colleges that you're going to apply to are all going to look through all of your school years, and they're going to see if you just slacked off all school year or all 4 of your years there. Freshman year, I don't know, people always say that it's the easiest year of high school, and I think senior year is the easiest year of high school, kind of, because I don't want to say you don't really do anything, but it's true. You don't do as much as you did last year, in junior year. In junior year, I know that's going to be the hardest year because you're going to take your SATs and your ACTs. You have to apply for scholarships and apply for colleges, and I'm not ready for that. The next tip that I have for you is don't focus on relationships. Don't go into high school with the mindset that you're gonna date someone that year, that you're gonna have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever that year. Don't go into school with that mindset, because it may not happen, and you shouldn't really be worrying about that. You should be worrying about your grades and making sure that they're all good and doing all of your work and actually learning, than worrying about who your boyfriend is cheating on later, because you're going to be 14 and 15 and possibly 16. It doesn't matter. You have the whole rest of your life for that, okay? You have the whole rest of your life for that, and you don't need to worry about it right now. It's not a big deal. My next tip I have for you, it's not really a tip, it's kind of advice, but TV shows out there have always made it look like upperclassmen, seniors and juniors and such, are mean and whatnot. But in my high school experience, when I was a freshman, I rarely saw seniors and juniors. I knew one sophomore Like, I know there were a bunch of kids in my grade that knew a bunch of seniors, but they were friends with him. Like, seniors don't care about freshmen. They're not like, ooh, fresh meat. No, it's not like that. But I'm all talking off of my high school experience. I don't know, so many different people out there. But that's just what I know. Okay, so my next tip, I don't know what number it is, but I wrote stay away from toxic friends, but you may not know they're toxic at first. I've dealt with this like pretty much all my life, and it probably gets worse in high school, but I shouldn't have said stay away because you don't know they're toxic at first. You have to ask yourself, how do they make you feel? If they make you feel good, well then that's a great friend. If they make you like question yourself, if you're like pretty or how you look or whatever, if they make you question yourself, that's a red flag. And just things like that. If they joke about you or if they talk about you behind your back, that's a toxic friend and you have to cut it off. Get them out of there. My next tip is not everyone you go into high school with you're gonna come out of high school with. And you're probably gonna hear this a lot. And it's true. Like I heard this a lot when I was watching these videos before I started school, and I didn't think it was true. I thought I would have all of my friends because we were best friends, and I thought we would be like, close. But like during high school, and if you split into different high schools, they make new friends, you make new friends, and the communication kind of gets cut off. It doesn't get cut off completely, but it's kind of a minimum. It's not as much as it probably was during the summer or during the school year. So don't go into the mindset, like you can still keep in contact with them and try and keep that friendship intact, but you can't be the only one trying your hardest to make that friendship last. You can't be that's just a one-person friendship, because if they're not trying and you're not trying, if they're not trying and you're trying, it's not gonna work. My next tip is talk to people. And there may be some people out there who are like me. Like when I first meet people, I am extremely shy. Like I don't say anything, and I beat myself up for it all the time. Like I really pushed myself this year because I wanted to make so many new friends. But when I first meet you, I am really, really extremely shy, and I don't know what to say, and it just gets awkward, and then that kind of makes them not want to hang out with you. But I pushed myself to actually make a conversation and say, hi, my name's Kai, what's yours? And ask if I can sit next to them, and just ask questions like that. And sometimes people will do that to you, and if you're like me and you're extremely shy, like once you get to know me and once I get to know you, I am something else. I'm really out there. Like, I don't know when to stop talking, ever, when I make new friends, but that's relevant. But I really pushed myself this year. I was pushing myself, like, keep a conversation going, keep asking questions. It was extremely hard, but I did it, and I have new friends, and I'm happy about it. So it works in the long end. So talk to people, okay? Don't be scared. Who cares what they think? Like, you gotta have all that confidence, man. I don't have that, but I have some of it. It's fine. Okay. The next tip is go to all the school activities. I was going to say after school activities, but we're going to get into that later. But go to all the school activities. Like go to high school football games, basketball games, the dances. I only went to one dance because we only had one dance. We only had two dances. Go to homecoming. Just go out there, go have fun. That is what high school is about, having fun and getting an education. but have fun. I personally like, I'm pretty sure most people like the football games more than the basketball games, but I still went to the basketball games because that's where a lot of the tea happens, and that's where all the fun is at football games. Football games, in my opinion, are better than basketball games, high school basketball games. So, just saying. I just want to say this. No one goes to the football games to actually watch football. That may sound weird, but it's true. Like, you can go to a football game and you're not going to see anyone watching the football players except the teachers who came and the parents who came. They're the only people who are going to be watching the football game. But the rest of the people, they're going to be out, they're going to be having conversations, they're going to be eating concessions, they're going to be doing whatever. Like, they're probably going to be juuling. I mean, by the way, don't jewel in the bathrooms. If you have to jewel, I mean, I don't know. Just don't jewel in the bathrooms. It's annoying. You're 9 out of 10 always get caught. Just don't do it. Just keep it at home. Keep it at home. I think I'm going to be really offensive with this one, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Don't be one of those kids. Like, the kids that are always acting out and walking out of the classroom and slamming doors and, I don't know, just being rude to the teachers, which this also, don't be one of those kids. Like, those kids, they run around the hallways. They walk around the hallways with no shoes on, with just socks. I mean, you do you, but, they run around the hallway. They literally just stand in the hallway. And at my high school, we have 5-minute breaks. And those 5 minutes go like that. So you really just don't have time to just sit around and talk to your friends in the hallway. Like, it's not how it is in the movies at all. Just don't stand in the hallway. Don't be running in the hallway, because the hallways are crowded. Like, we have traffic hours at my school. Like, it's crowded. You don't have time to run. You don't have time to be running and jumping in the hallway and doing all of that extra stuff. Like, that's not even okay. Like, why are you doing that? Just don't be one of those kids. Be a good child. Get to where you're supposed to be. You can talk to your friends for maybe a minute, but that's what phones are for. You can text them. You will see them at lunch. It's okay. I can't even. I don't like them that much. Like, they just stand there and you're trying to get past, and the hallways are crowded AF, and you're trying to get past and you can't even get past because they're like standing there and they're so extremely rude. But I'm not gonna get into that. Join clubs. I did not join clubs last year, and I really regret that. I really wish I did. I wish I joined our club, but that's really. Join clubs, because clubs are where you meet new people and you can go to clubs with your friends, and it's just a good time to hang out with your friends after school hours. And it's also where you meet new people. Like, socialize and make friends with as many people as you can, because the more friends you have, I don't know. Don't skip classes, because oh my god, it's not worth it. Like, you'll see the cool kids skipping classes, but don't do it. Like, you're not there to have a good time, you're there to get your education. Period. So I didn't get to film an outro for this video because I lost some of my footage because I ran out of storage space on my camera. So this is my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and shoot, I forgot. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. I post every Wednesdays and Saturdays, so you don't want to miss that. And yeah, bye.